Scotty's obviously got this lap. Yeah, we'll say on board with Scotty actually. Scotty's got this lap. How's he going to do turn one this time? Oh, that looks in. Let's look at. Oh, look a little bit twitchy going around turn two, but does make it stick this time. Doesn't spin out on the run down now to turn three. Throws it in and is invalidated. Slightly too early in the turn in there, so the best Scotty can hope for now is fourth.
Big shame for him.
Avi's on an out lap. Erez. And we've got Erez now coming through round into turn 5 and turn 6. Here we go, little kink for turn 7 here from Erez on the run down now to turn 8.
Here we go, we're back in. Where's Carl? There we go, back on board with Carl's lap. It's the same lap? I'll go around again?
Yeah, you invalidate.
Ah, boo. What was his time though when he crossed the line?
Didn't look.
Such a letdown.
Erez is 2 tenths down at the moment.
Oh,
So,
Carl's lost it again, no. He's got one more chance. The pressure of Q3 and the deal with Mrs. Carl is getting to him. He's gone again. Got to take it very easy now. He's got traffic to wait for as well. Got to just try and feed back in if he wants any chance of crossing this line.
I don't think Erez is going to improve on this lap either.
Avi's gone really wide as well. I think Avi just invalidated it. He has. He's out lap though. He's run out of time.
Run out of time. So let's see what his error is going to set. Can he beat his 130.6? And he doesn't. 130.9. Johnny Stokes is invalidated. So Johnny's the best he could do. Second. McDutch faces out there now, coming down on the run to turn 8.
He's also got Moylan as
He's
well.
also got Moylan behind him. And there's Alex as well. In fact, Alex is closer to the line. What's Alex going to be setting as he comes round into turn 12? Starts really wide and then cuts it back in. Nicely taken there by Alex.
On sub with Al-Jadid first, he's going to cross the line now. See what he can do. Can he improve on 9th? Yes, the 7th place. Knocks Moylan down. So Alex now.
Moylan definitely needs to pull his finger out. And Alex is now coming up across the line.
He knocks him down.
130.9. Goes to 7th. So Moylan now. So Johnny's invalidated. So let's jump on board with Moylan now coming through turn 12.
Oh, Dutch face is a 10th up. Rides the last corner a little bit too much maybe. But here we go, full throttle now to the line. He's going to set a 130.2. Is an improvement, but not enough. Lost a lot of time on that last corner, I believe. Johnny Stokes.
Here we go with Moylan. This could be an okayish lap. Got a bit tail lappy on the accelerator though, and it's a 129.8 and goes up to second. I'll tell you what, if he had a better exit, on that last corner, that might have got him pole, but. Found a bit of pace right at the end when he needed to, Moylan, and gets himself up to second.
A 1.2 second improvement is ridiculous.
Like, there was Moylan giving everyone a bit of hope in the chat, saying, "Oh, my pace has vanished. Oh no!" And then boom.
Yeah, he's a bit. That reminds me of Lewis Hamilton. Oh, my tyres are gone. Bang, fastest lap. Bang, fastest lap. And Moylan definitely found the.
I can't believe you just compared Moylan to the GOAT, mate.
Only that little bit.
Well, basically what he's saying, Moylan, is that you're a whiny bitch. No, I'm joking.
No, I didn't call
he didn't call you Verstappen, yeah. So there we have it. Your top 10, Evan with a absolute stonking lap, 129.7 there from Evan, taking pole position. Second place we've got Moylan, third place Johnny Stokes, fourth place McDutch Face, fifth place Scott Harris, sixth place Avi, seventh Erez, eighth Alex, ninth Al-Jadid and Carl there, who managed to invalidate every lap he tried. Unfortunately, starts 10th. Very, very close to Lulu. It should be Carl and Moylan battling, not me. I just messed up on stream.
Yeah, who was that? Carl.
That was Lulu.
Ah, Lulu. Big shame.
It's unfortunate, but here we go now. Just waiting for the guys to get onto the grid and start the formation lap. Lovely little picture of the pit lane at the Paul Ricard in France. So how's everyone been finding the new Formula 1 season in real life? I'm still not sold on the cars, to be fair. And yeah, I don't know. I just don't really know what to think of it. I'm expecting Carl to proper pull like a Michael Schumacher at the start of the race, just cut across Lulu, just take his front wing off.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, as well. So it's guys giving us information laps. We'll go through the tyre choices and who's on what tyre. Start with the top 10, obviously. So, as we know from Q2, we've got Almighty Evan, Moyland, Johnny, Dutchface all on mediums. Scotty on the soft tyres in 5th. Then we have Avi, Erez, that guy Alex Al Jadifa on the mediums. Carl's on the softs. And that rounds up your top 10. There's your strategy there at the bottom as well. Medium hard or medium soft medium. That change, or a soft medium medium, or a soft medium hard, which is pointless. Must do a soft medium medium. But there we go. So, on to the top 10. Sorry, the bottom 10, which have the free choice. We have Lulu, who did brake to get into this position. He's chosen the hard tyre, so strange tyre choice. Only one on the
Oh,
hards.
Lulu. Alright, Lulu's crashing out first.
And then we got Speedy, Rob, El Stefano, GGC, Hazojo, Booker, and Chubb all on mediums. So Lulu's the only one we're taking.
I'm sorry,
a risk.
Lulu, but the hards are tragic round here. You
Yeah,
just don't get enough grip on them straight away.
I think what
You'll have to be so careful.
He's banking of no safety car because the runoff areas are so huge. A safety car is quite unlikely around here. So he's hoping for a no safety car.
No, you say that, mate, but the turn 7 is so low traction, a lot of people end up spinning out as they get onto this straight.
I just think the runoffs are so huge.
They are huge, but you usually spin up and then turn into the barrier.
Yeah,
that's the issue.
So
there's also
maybe that's what he's banking for.
There's also number 11. Yeah, but I mean, don't get me wrong, it could completely play off for Lulu, but every time I see people on hards around here, it never ends well usually.
No, they're very slow.
Like
but this track is a very fast track.
Yeah, it's just the lack of grip they have. It takes like a good couple laps to get any heat into them, and it's not what you want, especially at the start when everyone's so close and battling.
I think personally, if I was doing this track, I'd go for medium, soft, just to guarantee you're starting on the or you're ending on the faster tyre. As the
I always avoid the hards. I mean, I avoid the hards on like any track to be fair, but around here I avoid
tracks
the hards.
maybe, but this track, yeah, I think it's be a bit of a hard one for him. But we'll see. We'll stay on board. Hobo, yeah, I remember. So I actually mentioned it earlier before you come on that when I raced, I lost it where Booker lost it, and it was. I'm still convinced, Gaz, that it was some sort of glitch because there's no way that my back end just suddenly went. And my tyres went to like, I think basically what happened was my tyres went from like really hot to freezing in a split second, and I lost it and I hit the island. And I was in the pipe with Gaz. He goes, "How have I spun? How have I spun?" He's got a voice tip of me forever, bitching like I normally do.
So Almighty Evan there on pole position with Moyland in second, right behind him. I almost want to watch Carl and Lulu off the start, but we're not going to. We're going to watch. This was going to give us the best view. I think second place here, maybe. Got 3 lights, 4 lights, and 5 lights. And it's go, go, go. Looks like a good start there from Moyland. Oh, it does look like a really good start. Evan doesn't get away very quickly, but pulls in behind Moyland there. Moyland now takes the lead. And Carl is down into 14th. No, he's going back up. He's fighting with El Stefano, 13th place.
There. Someone's spun on the back.
Avi spun. Avi has spun. That's gutted for Avi. Wait, we got a little bit of a battle going on here, have we? McDutchface has got Almighty Evan, so Almighty Evan's start goes from bad to worse, as he's now down into 3rd position there. Scotty's up to 4th, Alex in the 5th, Johnny's in 6th, fighting with Erez. Is Erez gonna... Erez has stuck it out and is into 6th place, Johnny in the 7th. Lulu's up to 9th on those hard tyres, so good stuff from Lulu, but he's under pressure from Joe.
Yeah, Joe's coming up back inside now.
Yeah, Joe's got the inside now, down into turn 8. Who's going to be the last of the breakers? They're going side by side, and good by
respect.
Lulu there.
Good respect.
Yeah, really respectful. Plenty of space there. Made it work. And those hard tyres are paying off for him at the moment. He might have to make me eat my words.
And Scotty.
Oh no! Wait, what happened there? Who was that? Oh, I think Booker just swerved to the inside there. I think it might have been covering off then. I thought his back end went.
Scotty got very close to the back of Dutchface there. Moyland right now.
And Avi threw on Booker there.
Moyland 1.4 away.
Yeah, Moyland got a great start there. Really good start, and it's not looked back since. GGC up to 16th, Rob's in 15th. So Johnny's still behind Erez. There's still quite a few close people. You got Scotty on those softs right behind McDutchface. Oh, he's struggling on the traction though, coming out of turn 15. I think if he had got some good traction there, you might be seeing, you would have seen Scotty attacking McDutchface going down into turn 1, but didn't happen like that. So let's quickly jump on board with Scotty now. Let's see what he's got coming down through turn 2, down on the run to turn 3. A little tip for everyone that not many people will do, and I got this actually from someone who's a good racer. On the run down to turn 3 is when you want to have a little bit of ERS going. You want to get on that button on the run down there because not many people use it there, but you actually gain quite a bit of time, and it can even have a run down into turn 3.
No one's pitting, so got no damage, assuming, on the first lap. As we see now, Scotty is going to start reeling Dutchface. Dutchface is probably going to want to rinse a little bit of overtake.
Lulu, oh, is Joe going to try it again? Joe moves to the inside line. I think he might have Lulu covered this time as they come down into turn 8.
Again,
and he does.
Great move.
Nicely done by Joe, and now Lulu's got Chubb for company. Chubb having a fantastic start. Started last. Was it bang on last for Chubb? It was, wasn't it? Up to 11th already on those medium tyres, so looking pretty good. Got Lulu in front of him. But decent there.
He's now trying to make his way back up the track as he goes down the inside of Hudzojo. That's a very brave
side
move.
by side, but
very
Avi's
well
making it work. Nicely done, I think Hudzojo, is he going to lose out to Rob there?
Rob's
no.
got a little sniff, but he's gone really wide on the exit.
Gone a little bit wide. Oh, a little bit of contact there between Rob and Hudzojo. Now Rob's stranded out there, and that's going to let GGC through. It looks like they're, I don't know, everyone seems quite slow on the acceleration here. I feel like
high
GGC
fuel mode in a minute, so they're not doing, obviously not the absolute quickest.
Booker's right around there, going around the outside of Rob.
That was a bold move
gets the
from
job
Booker.
done. Go on, Booker.
What a move from Booker.
Nice move from Booker there. Rob seems like he's struggling right now, but I wonder if he's got some wing damage from that little contact with Hudzojo. Yellow flags are waving, but Scotty
has got past McDutchface, who's spun.
Oh, McDutchface. He is round. That'll be what's the yellow flags for. And here he comes back on the track now. He's going to have to defend probably from Carl. Carl's on the outside. Oh, not quite enough alongside there to try and have a go at McDutchface.
It's still there and thereabouts.
He's still there though. If he gets a good run, but I think Avi's going to go straight up the inside there. And Avi does go right up the inside.
Oh, hang on 1 second. Someone at the back.
Is that Booker? Booker, after that good overtake there, drops it. Alex has managed to get past Evan here as well.
Rob's got past Hudzojo at the back for 16th place. Simple move from him with DRS. Carl on the back of Avi, but not enough at the moment to do anything. Oh, someone else has spun. Someone else is round. It's Lulu.
No, Lulu.
Lulu's gone round.
See, the hard tyres. Well. The hard tyres have effed him there, I reckon. That's only the outside. He was doing so well in 9th position, looking pretty good, but can still run if he can get this pace back. He had some good pace there. And El Stefano, McDutchface. El Stefano
very close
getting past McDutchface there. That was so close. McDutchface goes quite wide.
I thought he was going to take a little lunge in, but he had to hit the brakes quite hard there.
Had a very different line to El Stefano going through that turn 12 then.
What's the beauty of this though? They've got no racing line, these guys, so they could take any line they really fancy. We'll jump on board quickly with Evan as he's getting attacked quite a lot, or attacking a lot from the back of Alex.
Trying to get that position back from Alex there.
A little train forming behind Alex as well. Scotty's kind of left him right now, which is what he needed to do.
Scotty's left him, but he's not catching up with Moylan either. Moylan's got some really good pace on those medium tyres at the moment. The gap's now 3 seconds between Moylan and Scotty.
Dutchface now looking to go around El Stefano, but he's going to lose a place potentially to Avi, so these guys are going to go 3 wide potentially, but Avi backs out. El Stefano keeps place for time being. I gave Dutchface a bit to think about there. Not as easy to do.
It's so close between these these 4 guys as well. You got Alex, and Evan.
Yeah, Evan just got
Rowney
a simple
out.
Move.
Yeah, nicely done there. Down the inside there of Alex, and gets his position back.
And same thing with Dutchface as well. He's going to do the same. And Evan, Avi could lose the same as well.
I think Erez is on the attack. Erez is looking to attack Alex there. Is he going to go? No, I don't think going up the inside of turn 10 is probably the smartest idea. So he doesn't do it. Now they're coming around into turn 11, and Alex has looked like he's looking a little bit of pace. Obviously had some good pace, got past Evan, and now he's dropping back from Evan, and he's under attack from Erez, and Johnny's right there waiting to see what's going to happen. That's it. Oh, and Erez, really good. Got a really good drive off that corner there. They're coming through turn 13, through 14.
He pulled right in front of Johnny Stokes there as well. Different lines these guys are taking.
Let's have a look now. There's going to be some DRS activated here. Johnny Stokes gets a better exit from turn 15 there over Erez. We could see Johnny trying to go up the inside here. Oh no, he's switching to the outside, and Erez covers off the inside. How's this going to end up going? And Erez is very, very
Sweeps
careful,
across.
so fair play to Erez. Yeah, Johnny sweeps across and takes that 5th place from him there. Alex is still on the back. I mean, a DRS keeping him in the hunt of Evan. Scotty is now 3.5 back from Moyland. What else we got going on? We've got Speedy, Al Jadifa and Chubb. Obviously, Chubb now up at 9th position. Really good start from Chubb
There's
here.
a lot of battles on this track right now. Even
There's
like
quite a few
behind
little
that
groups,
as well.
isn't
You've
there?
got Dutch face, Avi, El Stefano. Well, El Stefano has now dropped
Yeah,
off
and
the pack.
Cole's there as well. Cole's like right on the back of El Stefano.
Yeah, El Stefano's dropping a lot now. Carl was obviously got a lot of fast tyres, but he needs to make the most of them.
Speedy. Oh, no, Jadifa's round.
It's only a
Al
spin. It's
Jadifa's
only a
spun.
spin.
That's right. Yeah, no damage there. So that's Chubb up to 8th position and now chasing down Speedy. I wonder who's going to have the quicker.
Avi gets
who's
past
gonna be
Dutch
quicker out
face
of these
into
two.
9th. So Avi and Dutch face will push over along right now, and they can bring Speedy and Chubb a bit to think about in a minute.
It's quite good because they're not really slowing each other down.
No,
they're
they're
fighting
not
it
at all.
out, but they're kind of getting past where it's not really affecting each other. And they end up kind of just swapping
Almost
a bit of
like
DRS,
a
really.
NASCAR slingshot.
Yeah,
They're doing it at the same place all the time, and it's really helping them at the moment. Like, they don't want to be battling in corners where they're going to be slowing down. They want to keep doing that. It's the 5th lap of the race. They've got so much more to fight for. Just keep pulling themselves further and further up. They both had a bit of a shocking start.
I'll tell you what, Alex
what
is
they've
actually
got to
pretty close to the back of Evan here, and Johnny's obviously right on the back. They're all still pretty close. Even Erez is still on the back here. Is Alex is going to have DRS, and obviously Evan doesn't have that. Is that going to be enough? See, Alex
does have it,
he's
though.
catching.
Yeah,
He does have it, but he's catching, but not quite enough. He needs to be. Oh, and El Stefano and Carl are
You've got to
battling
be on
now.
the
Carl's in the
gearbox.
pits. Carl's in the pits, going to get off them soft tyres.
Yeah, I think you've got to be on the gearbox with someone to make that move work.
Avi sets the fastest lap of the race as well, so Avi is making some moves, trying to catch up to the back of Chubb here. Chubb's still behind Speedy as they're coming through turns 3 and 4 right now. I
have noticed that the glitch has come back with the helmet cams, and Chubb has no helmet.
Chubb, an absolute nutcase.
Absolute psychopath is Chubb. We'll stay on board with him and see if he can do anything with Speedy, but I think
DRS
Joe's a bit
wide
far
open.
away.
I think I don't think he's going to be able to catch him down here, but it could close him up enough. Think about having another little dash. God, he did gain a lot, to be fair.
And that
was
better
quite
on
a
the
good
brakes
gain.
as well.
That's it.
Much better on the brakes than Joe.
How his eyes are still in his head, I will never know though. But
Oh, they're definitely not. They're definitely like
with
right
no
back
helmet,
in
you
space
think they'll
right
be
now.
flying out.
So,
Oh, Chubb is really close to Speedy now. Alex is really close to Evan as well.
little battles everywhere.
Oh, Johnny's gone up. Oh no, Chubb's gone up the inside of Speedy around turn 11 there. Nice overtake from Chubb. Nicely done. Speedy ran a little bit wide through there, and it gave Chubb the opportunity just to sling it up the inside. And now Chubb's going to have to try and pull away, but Avi's catching him as well, and he's kind of pulling with Dutch face, but Dutch face is kind of hanging in on the back of Avi as well. So Avi's on the prowl after that early mishap, and right on the back of Joe. They're both going to get DRS though. Who's going to be quicker in a straight line? That's going to be what matters here.
I was looking at board as well with the battle between Evan and Alex. Evan just seems to have the gap when he needs it.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
he's
they're
doing
both pretty
okay.
equal ERS as well. Johnny's got a little bit more. Johnny's just kind of waiting for these two, I think, to start fighting it out a little bit. And Erez is still right there.
Yeah,
Erez hasn't dropped
Erez
off.
is literally like waiting
Any
for
little
a
mistake from these guys, and I mean, if Evan makes a mistake, he's potentially losing three places.
But even there, look. So on the exit of that corner, just for DRS, he's 5 temps
Look
faster.
how close.
Or faster
Yeah,
than
look
the
how
gap.
close Johnny is as well.
It's not enough.
Not enough, and Alex.
Oh, it
moves
is
out.
enough.
He's
He's
going to go
going for
late
it.
braking up the
Oh,
inside.
bit
A
of
little bit of a
contact.
connection there. And look at Johnny now as well. Johnny trying to sneak through on Evan, but
I
Evan
know
looks
he's
like he
gonna
got
get
a slightly better drive.
Yeah, he's going to get it back.
Evan did, and he's getting it back now.
Alex
And
lost
now
a
it's on
lot
the run down to turn 10.
A lot of momentum on the exit.
Oh, Johnny's going to go up the inside of Alex.
Bit of contact
it's close. They're
again.
side by side now. Alex is hanging it round the outside into turn 11. Where they're going to be, I think this kind of favours Johnny how this corner's going to go.
Yeah, it definitely will.
And it does, and Johnny gets that 4th place off of Alex there. So
I
Alex
think that
goes from
was-
being in 3rd and attacking Evan to being in 5th and losing out, and Erez is still right there.
I mean, that was very impatient from Alex. I think he could have waited, but he's on the attack again of Johnny Stokes up the
That's it.
inside.
They're gonna-
But Johnny's going
Right.
to have the outside now.
That's it. But is he going to try and go up the
No,
inside
not
here in
enough.
late break? Oh, they're
He's still
close.
there. He's still there.
He's still there, but they're both going to get DRS, and Erez is just waiting for one of these guys to mess up right now. Erez has got DRS as well. Who's quicker in a straight line between Johnny
Oh,
and
Alex
Evan
on the helmet.
and Alex? Yeah, I just noticed that.
Yeah, I've got what I was saying. I think Alex made a bit of a mistake, being a bit too impatient. We saw it with Verstappen on in Bahrain, where he just locked up and lost the place and then ended up losing the position altogether. And I think that's exactly the same happened here. He just needs to wait, really. Wait for the move to be opportune. Like you've got You're 8 laps into a 27 lap race. You've got 19 laps.
It was just how he ended up having to take that corner. He ended up on the outside and
Yeah.
he just couldn't get the traction down. And that's
Oh
what
no, that
cost
was a
him the
mistake from
most.
Evan. Look, that's what he needed. Evan has made a mistake there. And look at
That's
the
it.
look
And
at this.
the gap coming down now. Johnny with the DRS
this is
wide
what he had to
open.
do. Just wait for the mistake.
He's going to move to the inside now, and
A
Johnny
very
gets the job
simple
done before
move.
the corner. And there we go. Job done from Johnny up into third position. Evan's tiny little mistake there has cost him a position, and
Oh, but
Evan's going
again,
to fight
Evan's
back.
got
He
a
gets
huge
really good
drive.
traction, really good drive off of that corner there on the run down to turn 10, but doesn't quite have the speed. Yeah, not quite enough speed, and GGC and El Stefano are going at it as well. El Stefano overtook GGC, and GGC has just taken that pace back.
Yeah, these two are going to be battling out for a long time, and they're just holding up Al Jadifa and Rob with them as well. Lulu needs to hope this goes on for a bit longer now.
So Avi's got Chubb as well.
Yeah, Avi has. Avi is
So
flying through
Avi
the
is
pack.
really, yeah, he's got some pace right now, really trying to make some moves through the field.
Yeah, and he's also left Dutch Face. Remember, Dutch Face was right behind him the whole way, and now Dutch
Yeah.
Face is stuck behind this train.
That's
that-
it.
Avi did really
Not the
well
worst
to
place
clear
to
that
be. At
off.
least they're all getting DRS.
Scotty's
I
in.
suppose.
Scotty's pitting. So what's he going to? He's going for a
Gonna be a
set
set
of
of
mediums.
mediums.
So yeah, so it'll probably be 2 medium stop, I think, here. Which is not bad, actually. Not a bad idea.
So
He's gonna
where's
get
he
him
going to
into
come
fresh
out though?
air,
I
though.
think he's going to come out in front of GGC.
He needs to.
He needs to
otherwise
get out.
he's
He's going to be
not-
behind all
he's
of these
not.
cars. That's going to be bad. No, he's not quite going to do it. Now he's going to be behind this train here. Is he behind? He is behind all of them as well. This 4-car
And they're
train, and El
battling it.
Stefano up the inside of GGC. Nice overtake there from El Stefano. And look
And
at
Rob has a
Al
little
and
look
Rob
as
just
well there.
waiting.
Rob had a
Yeah,
little
this
look
is
at El
nice
Jadifa.
watching this.
This is not what Scotty wanted. He's going to come out. This is a close battle. It's been going on for a few laps as well. It's not
It
what he
has.
wants, as
He's
Alex has got past Evan for 3rd place now. Simple move. And Evan, it looks like he's struggling a little bit on those mediums now.
Yeah, I mean, McDutch Face as well was getting speedy down into turn 8 on the straight. Didn't have to do much. That was quite a nice and easy overtake. But now McDutch Face will be chasing down Chubb, and Chubb's still on the back of Avi, actually. Avi's not really pulling away. He's pulling Chubb with him, and he is gaining on Erez. Erez obviously still kind of stuck in this train.
Rob made a bit of a mistake
And
there,
Alex
so
is
Rob's gonna pull
right
back.
on the back of Johnny.
This little train, Rob
This is
made a bit of
still
a
so
mistake.
close.
Had to pull wides in order not to hit Al Jadifa on the back. So it's going to give him right into the the palm of Scotty's hands now. And he's spun it. He's lost it again.
Rob's gone.
He's very, very twitchy, Robbie. Very twitchy is Rob. So he's fallen out of DRS from Al Jadifa. He's
He
now
has.
fallen
That could
deep
cost him
into the
massively.
clutches of Scotty now.
That's it. Scott on those
As
fresh medium tires
Johnny's
as well.
in. Johnny's coming to the pits.
That's it. So Johnny's in the pits, wants rid of those mediums. I wonder what he's going to go to. Is he going to go for a soft set or?
Hard.
He's going to hards by the looks of things. Right, he wants to go to the end then. He's going for these hard tyres. This will play in his favour if there's no safety car. If there is, this is
Kind of
it's going
screwed
to kill
him.
him.
But again,
But where
he's
does he
gonna
come out?
back. Again,
He's
behind
got-
this
is he-
pack.
Oh, it's going to... Yeah, he is.
And,
Is he going to make it out in front of Rob? No, he
No,
doesn't.
Scotty's got past Rob as well, so Scotty's now got a bit of clear air till the next
Oh,
little battle.
okay. So in terms of, like, gap, Scotty... I don't think Scotty's gained much, though.
Oh, he's
Over-
been
over
stuck,
Johnny.
hasn't he? He's been stuck.
Yeah,
Not as
too
much,
bad, though.
Not too
It's
long,
as
but
bad.
he's going to get stuck longer and longer now. As El Stefano just ahead of him gets a bit untidy, and that will be open the door for GGC ahead to go up potentially into 9th.
I tell you what, this is working out really well for Chubb right now. He's got the DRS on Avi, and Avi's kind of pulling him along, and Avi is closing the gap to his teammate Erez. As GGC gets past El Stefano, they're coming down now into turn 8.
Stuck.
Nicely done there from GGC. These guys keep swapping positions. Al Jadifa's right there, and so is Scotty. And Scotty's going to have to be careful. He's going to have the traction over him. He needs to try and navigate this well. He's staying to the
got
outside.
Sorry, Al Jadifa's got the inside line though, so he'll be back off from
That's
this
it.
one.
I wonder what Scotty's going to do. Is he going to try and cut back underneath?
There he is.
Looks like he is. Oh, he thought about it.
Oh,
he
he's
just
going for it. No,
followed
he's
suit.
going
He does
for it.
up the inside. Al Jadifa goes really wide around there. Obviously, he has his own line where he wants to take. Now he's right on the outside. Does he have to drive? Is he going to brake late? No, the way this corner works doesn't
I think it's in
pay
Scotty's
Al
favour,
Jadifa's
yeah.
favour there. Yeah, that was Scotty.
Alex is in
That's
as well.
Scotty's favour. That Alex in the pits now, going for a fresh set of mediums. That puts McDutch face up. Chubb still utilising that DRS to stay with Avi, and the gap now.
Stefano nearly got. He had to go early on the brakes there, and then he caused Scotty to rear end him. It's still within the DRS though. This is what's really hurting Scotty, but he has got out in front of his teammate though. He's way out in front of his teammate, so this pack is going to help him a little bit now as he's
Alex.
got past El Stefano, he's looking a bit twitchy on those mediums as well.
Johnny came out just in front. Alex came out just behind Johnny, who's now just got Rob. But Alex is on those medium tyres compared to Johnny's hards. So even though Alex is, this is why it's tough to think about pitting now. Like you come out in these little battles, and it's like a 4 or 5 car battle every time, and you're kind of getting caught in these. Now Alex is going to have a much quicker tyre. He sees Johnny right there on the hards, and will really want to get him.
Has already made a mistake, so that'd be a simple
there we
move
go.
for Johnny.
Alex has got Rob there.
Yeah, Alex has followed him through.
That's it. Johnny's looking though to get past Al Jadifa. He's ahead of him going down into turn 8. Nice easy move there from Johnny.
Very brave there. He's not bad. He's got no reason to fight him, but yeah, he thought, you know what? I'll make it hard for you.
Yeah, he's a racer. That's why.
There
we go. Look, the grip from Alex there actually just sees him go through that.
Moylan's in as well.
Moylan's coming. So Moylan had a really good gap, to be honest.
I still think he's going to bring him in the middle of this pack.
Come out behind. I'm thinking like Dutch Face to Speedy.
He
should come out in front of Scotty.
Oh, hang on. Who else?
Hang on. Evans in. Erez is in.
Speedy's in.
Avi's staying out, and Chubb. So those two are probably going to take over first and second.
Oh,
where's Moylan going to come out? Moylan's gone for hards as well. So McDutchface is through, but McDutchface is still on those 11 uphold mediums. Everyone's gone for hards here. Erez, Almighty Evan, all gone for hards. So Moylan's actually played out in his favour.
Yeah, way ahead.
Yeah, but he's got Scotty behind him now.
Johnny Stokes now is trying to get up the outside of El Stefano into turn 1. Alex is going to follow him.
And Alex has followed him through. Oh, that was nice. Unfortunate for El Stefano there, but again, tyre life wasn't on El Stefano's side.
Yeah, but they're not battling anyway. They're on different strategies completely at the moment.
Oh, so, yeah, completely. But, I mean, Alex is really pushing Johnny around now. I wonder if it's going to be tough. I feel like Alex is going to want to go to the end on those mediums. And I think it's doable. But they're going to be pretty bad towards the end.
He started on softs. I'm not sure it's possible. There we go. So he's going to have an old tack now on Johnny Stokes. It should be a very
DRS wide open. Moves to the inside now, down into turn 8. We're going to get this little view here, and does get the job done. He needs to pull away here. He needs to just use up the tire off these mediums, just in case he needs to stop again.
Erez now is in the middle of this pack we just watched. The pack's got very much broken up because of these faster cars coming through.
Yeah, but it's been good that everyone's been so close though, because it's kind of, people coming out getting caught up in some of these little fights going on, and it's making more of an interesting race.
It's definitely helped out Moylan because Moylan.
Avi's in as well.
Moylan's come out ahead of this little battle.
Chubb stays out. McDutchface stays out. So Moylan should gain a position over Avi here.
Yeah, this little pack that's interrupting the play kind of a little bit. It's helped out Moylan. He's got a decent chunk of time between him and Scotty.
Where's Avi going to come out now?
All yellow flags are waving. Who is that?
Sector 3. That looks like, is that a Booker?
Yeah, Booker. Or is it? It's Hud Sojo.
It was a Booker, I think. Booker's gone again. Yeah, overheated tyres, that'll be. 11 lap old mediums. He might want to quickly get around turn 13 and swing it into the pits now, I think.
There you go. This little train have all come in together as well. GDC, El Stefano, and
That's
Rob.
They're all in now.
At the same time.
Hard tyres for GGC and El Stefano.
And Rob.
Avi's gone for a set of hards as well. Yep, set of hards for Rob too.
Carl stayed out. So Carl's on 7 lap old.
Yeah, only 7 lap old mediums.
Yeah.
He started on softs. He might just go for another set of mediums.
Yeah, he might as well keep the fast
in.
strategy going.
That's it. So I'm trying to watch the gap between McDutchface and Moylan. Obviously, Chubb is on 12 lap old mediums, and McDutchface is on the same. So obviously they'll lose out when they pit, but I mean Moylan's pace on his hards is good, but he's not really closing the gap too much over these guys on these medium tyres. And it makes me feel like these guys on the mediums could maybe extend a little bit, while the gap's kind of staying similar. If like Moylan was catching by like half a second to a second a lap, then you could be like, actually, we need to bin him off. But
they're coming in anyway, though. Well, at least Chubb is.
McDutchface is staying out. So I'm expecting to see. Let's watch this pit stop. I'm expecting to see a set of hard tyres here from Chubb.
Because the mediums, it depends on how you use them. You can definitely nurse these medium tyres. So if a potential medium soft is what you're after, you'll need to get these to about another 7 laps, which is quite a stretch. Maybe at a push, I wouldn't want to say anything more than the soft's been on going more than 10 laps. But there's potential. There's definitely potential there.
I mean,
also fuel
on like a heavy
well.
fuel load, you're probably looking at like maybe 6, 7 laps before they kind of seem a bit bad. At the end of the race, you can probably get them out to 10, especially a fresh set. Like obviously, start of the race, softs, heavy fuel load. You've already done a couple of laps of qualifying. So you can maybe squeeze 12 out of him at the end of a race. Alex looking pretty pacey. He's gapped Johnny to 1.4, so Johnny doesn't have any DRS on him.
Although Evan is now attacking the back of Johnny, but he's backed off.
Seen
He's
that
best
as
backed
well,
off
yeah.
there. Ain't Saudi Arabia, lads. He ain't got to back off on this track.
Yeah, Evan's got some good pace on those hards. A couple of laps younger than Johnny's. I think obviously the DRS is massive around here. Like, it just really keeps you with it.
I'm going to jump on board with Dutch Face and see what he's planning on doing if he's going to come in. Again, like you said, his lap times aren't dropping.
Turn 12. No, the gaps has come down. What's he doing now? He's staying out again. Okay. He'd need to go another 3 laps, I reckon, to be able to go to a set of softs. And now, obviously, with McDutchface, I'm wondering if he's thinking, you know what? Go that extra distance and have really quick tyres.
Well, just to put it in perspective, so Carl's second lap, Dutchface's second lap on these tyres are 1:35.2. And then I'll just go down his last 5 laps from lap 14. So his last lap at 1:35.2, 1:35.1, 1:35.2, 1:35.5, 1:35.4. So he's actually getting quicker. He's actually getting quicker on these tyres.
He's just being very, very consistent, isn't he?
So if he can keep these
I wonder
going,
is he?
Although
he's rinsing his ERS a little bit. Yeah, he's using a lot of ERS now. But the thing is, they will get to a stage where they just kind of go off the cliff and then become like I think what's just happened now. But it's going to be too much of a. He could get the softs to the end from here, but it's going to be a big ask, and they're going to be really bad at the end.
Yeah, they definitely will be. But it's like I say, it's possible. A lighter fuel load, the car's under less stress, but he just needs to make sure he doesn't lose too much. Because if he comes out behind, he's going to come out behind this battle, potentially around the Evan Avi Erez area, potentially. Which would mean he's going to be having to use those softs to get through the pack again, and that's what's going to cause him to the tyre wear. So if he can try it and get them to 10, that use maximum.
Let's see what he's going to do. I mean, I feel like now he should just stick at it.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely sticking.
Yeah, so he's staying in. No, he may as well. I mean, Moylan's still 2.1 back. Moylan was quite far in front, so there's no shame in thinking, you know what, Moylan is going to end up catching me. He's on the hards. He's going to go to the end. Scotty's the only one that's kind of twitched. I mean, obviously he started on those softs and is coming for a set of mediums on lap 10. So Scotty took his softs to lap 10 on a heavy fuel load and on a set of tyres that had obviously done a couple laps of qualifying. So there's nothing to say that McDutchface could come in at the end of this lap and get a set of softs on.
So what is the average time around here for a pit stop?
I think this one's around. I want to say like 22 seconds.
So in that basis, he'll come out ahead of Speedy in 10th. That's where he'll come out.
Yeah.
Or 9th, essentially 9th. Depending on how much these tyres fall off. The gap between him and Speedy is 24 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a bit less actually. I can't remember exactly what it is around here. I'm very sure 22's in the ballpark. Like obviously, it's not that slow a pit stop around here.
Oh, Lulu's in.
Lulu's in for his first.
Avi and Erez swap places, so Avi up into 7th now, the highest Aston Martin. Whether that was
Evan's still right behind Johnny as well, but
the race seems to have calmed down in this latest section.
It has a little bit. It's usually what happens after this first start. I mean, there's still a few little battles going on, and a few people are still really, really close, but it's not as much going on now. Moylan's now within a second of McDutchface. I'm expecting to see McDutchface come in now.
McDutchface should come in.
Oh, no, he's coming out. Doing another one. Again. Okay. I mean, it's one of those things. It's a bit risky. You can go to softs, and yeah, they'll probably be fine to the end. But if you can go another lap, again, I mean, the thing is, they're kind of gapping Scotty. Scotty's dropped back, and Scotty's dropped back into the clutches of his teammate Alex.
And he's still set at 1:35.2. He's only 7/10 off his pace. He ain't doing too bad on his tyres.
I mean, I wouldn't even bother fighting Moylan, you know.
I think the thing is, Moylan's a hard person to be your yardstick. Moylan's a lot faster today. He's found his pace in the race rather than in qualifying.
He's looking good on these hards as well.
Yeah, these hards are very fresh, good for him. So, yeah,
Scotty picks up a penalty.
It's very difficult to judge Dutchface on Moylan, but like you say, if you judge him compared to Scotty, he is gapping.
I wonder if he'll go another lap.
Well, the thing is, now he's got Moylan to pull him along, so if he can just keep within a second on Moylan...
He's not even fighting this.
No, it's not his battle.
And he's right, he's right not to. Carl's in the pits.
Yeah, so Carl potentially onto a set of softs.
Set of tyres. Yeah, it could be a set of softs. Johnny, Evans got Johnny down into turn 8. nice and easy done. Got it done before the corner, so
mediums for Carl. Carl's on mediums.
Okay, safe bet to be fair.
Yeah, definitely. He's got jumped by Lulu though, so Lulu now up into 17th. So at the moment, Carl's deal is not on the table whatsoever.
I think the gap with Scotty and McDutchface now is like it's kind of leveling out. So I think McDutchface needs to cut his losses now, really, before because next lap
past.
Scotty's gonna he's starting to catch up quite a bit now. McDutchface is in the pits. Here he comes.
I'm assuming this to be a set of soft tyres.
Oh, he's got a puncher. Look.
Where's his puncher?
His front left. Look at that tyre. It's flopping about.
Oh, it is. Yeah, he's
he got lucky then.
Well timed.
Very well timed coming into the pits. Yeah. So he's going to be on that set of soft tyres. He's going to be super quick in these. Is it going to be a set of softs though?
Yeah,
I'm expecting it to be. It is a set of softs. And people have got penalties around him as well. That's one thing to take into account. So where's Speedy? Speedy's coming round out of the last corner now. McDutchface is pipped Speedy. Okay.
Yeah, so like I said, he come out ahead of Speedy, so it's going to be close.
Is he though? It's going to be close, but Speedy's up to full speed. Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, well ahead.
He's got it there, and obviously now he's on his soft tyres.
Probably not
he can claw back.
Not big of a gap he wanted, but enough. But
yeah, I mean, he probably lost a bit of time due to the old.
He's got a lot of fresh air ahead of him as well, though. So this could be a fastest lap as well from him, and also like he's just gonna completely reel in Chubb. And Speedy could be pulled along if he can keep him in DRS, but he's already lost it. As you can see, the pure pace of Dutchface on these tyres. Already got half a second gained in a couple of corners for Chubb.
Yeah. Chubb's still trying to catch up with Perez. Yeah, if McDutchface doesn't have any like little spins or anything like that, I could see him catching up very quickly. And the thing is, once he's on the back of Chubb...
Oh, 1 second as we've got GDC spun at the back, and he's out of the race.
Oh, he's out! Oh, is this a safety car?
Could this called a safety car? I'm not.
This would work out amazing for McDutchface if it did. If it does, it's going to work out amazing for McDutchface.
I don't think so. The cars seem to go around fine at the moment. It would have been VSC called that straight away.
Yeah, but sometimes they wait, don't they? I think he's going to be alright. I think it's okay. Far enough out of the way.
As Lulu does get past Booker as well down the straight.
Yeah, everyone's through now. I don't think he needs to do anything. He's in the pits. Scotty's in the pits. Scotty's come in.
Yeah, so
Scotty was banking. I think he thought if there's a safety card. Yeah, it's been cleared though, but I think Scotty thought if there's a safety car, he wants to be the first person to capitalise on it.
He's also hearing the pace that Dutchface has got. Maybe he's just...
Is he going to make it out in front of McDutchface?
No,
I don't think he is. He's
behind
not, so
Joe
he's lost
well.
out. Yeah. I mean, Joe won't be too bad to pass because obviously the tyre difference. And he's not that far behind, and I think Scotty's done alright there. He could have thrown away a podium at the same time, but he's also going to be so quick. And I mean, the gap McDutchface to Chubb's kind of catching errors as well, so it's not like Chubb's slowing down. Oh, Chubb's lost it! Chubb's gone! Right, Chubb's lost it on the exit of turn.
Run off!
Oh.
Careful there.
He's alright, he was alright.
I bet Dutchface had a bit of brown trousers moment there. Speedy's going to go flying past him, nothing Chubb can do.
Exit at turn 6 for Chubb has cost him there, that's unfortunate. I know Chubb's trying to get in the slipstream of Speedy, someone that he had a battle with earlier on now. And he's going to have to try and recoup some of that. Doesn't have any damage though.
Yellow flags again, waving. Who is that?
That is the final sector. It is Rob.
Again, runoff areas are helping out at the minute. They're just redrawing, quite safe.
Okay. Carl's on the back of Booker, and Booker's on 18 lap old mediums. So this should be quite an easy overtake for Carl. The traction should be ridiculous here. Carl's got
very careful,
ERS going.
Oh, I might have to give that back, you know. That was off track.
He's giving it back, I think.
He has to, yeah.
Booker went natural races instinct go for the slipstream, and it was like, oh crap.
Yeah, Carl's pushing a lot with his overtake. Carl, turn your overtake off, mate. You don't need it for that corner. There you go.
So Chubb's right on the back now of Speedy, and Scotty's right there, and then that set of softs right behind Chubb as well. McDutchface with a 1:32.5, new fastest lap of the race.
Bound to happen, wasn't it?
Double DRS here. Scotty's going to have so much traction over these guys.
He just needs to hope the traction's enough, and I think it looks like it will be straight away on the exit of 1 and 2.
There we go, on the run down now to turn 3. This should be quite easy. You've got to be late on the brakes. Chubb's not giving it up though, still has the inside line through turn 4, but now Scotty has it for turn 5.
The grip he's got.
I think that's going to be it. Yeah, so much more traction.
Ridiculous.
But Scotty up to 9th now, so McDutchface on 7th, and he's closing into areas very quickly.
And Joe's
still 7 laps left as well. Yeah, there's not much Joe can do really. I think it's going to be quite easy for Scotty here. DRS wide open. He could go for an up the inside move He has indeed, and he's got the job done before the corner. So Scotty now up to 8th, and has to kind of start catching up with McDutchface.
Yeah, he's.
So I feel like Scotty could have thrown away, but then he was on 9-lap old mediums, and it's one of those things like they would have been really bad at the end. So he might have ended up further back anyway. Especially probably
would he have ended
seeing
up this far back.
well, I mean, he's probably. I don't know if he knew that McDutchface had a puncher when he went in.
But one
And he's probably
second,
thinking,
because Alex is pitted, and so is Evan.
so is Evan. Yeah, I think they're seeing the pace of these softs and going, you know what, this is. I mean, you got to think they're going
Oh
to
no,
get.
it's a new wing for Evan.
Okay.
That's going to throw him back behind Scotty, definitely behind Scotty, as he comes around the final corner now. So Scotty will jump him, and he'll get stuck behind his battle.
I'll tell you
as well.
what, he might actually lose out more. I think he's going to fall behind Chubb. Yeah,
He is.
behind Chubb.
Big. So that's helped tap Dutchface and Scotty a lot. These tyres will go to the end quite happily. And now it's just a battle between the guys.
Dutchface is still catching errors as well. So Avi's in 3rd. What's he gapping like to? I mean, he's got fresher tyres than Johnny. Gonna have to watch that gap between Johnny and Avi. Moylan's kind of on his own up front.
Moylan's.
Johnny's got a penalty.
If Moylan went in for softs, he would potentially come out behind Dutchface, which is crucial.
I think he would come up behind.
So,
I think he just pipped Scotty, maybe.
Yeah, I think
it'd be close though.
He'd be close to Scotty. I think he would be
close.
fine. But
yeah,
that just shows you that the undercut from Dutchface in this sense has really worked out for him going on these different alternate strategy.
And
here.
again, he is catching up with errors. He just obviously had quite a big gap to do, but he's got just over 6 laps to do it.
The Speedy got past Chubb again as well. Sorry.
Yes.
No.
Well, I don't know. Yeah,
I think that's Scotty.
Yeah. So Chubb's right on the back of, still right on the back of Speedy. Speedy's tyres obviously only a couple of laps difference between Speedy's and Chubb, so there's
They're going to be joined very quickly by Alex and Evan.
Yeah, Alex and I mean Evan's quite a bit far back though after that wing change. So Alex will be on the back of him, getting DRS probably down the straight. He'll have to compete with that. The traction Alex is going to have, it will be just astronomical difference in comparison.
He's using
so
a lot of
really good traction.
Though.
Yeah, he wants to get back through, but look at the traction off of this last corner here.
There's a penalty there.
Alex is going to get on the power. Look at that. He's almost pushing Johnny right now. He's already gone for it. DRS wide open. Is that going to be enough to save Johnny? Alex moves back into the slipstream.
Yellow flag's waving again though, and that is
and Alex
Booker.
doesn't have the speed. Oh, it's unlucky for Booker.
Again out the wall though.
The DRS there saved Chubb. He's Alex
but
got such a good exit.
Though. His overtake is flashing.
Yeah, Chubb is pretty empty, but then so Speedy that they're both using it to defend. It's kind of a tough one. Look at the traction though.
Yeah,
Alex, every corner, he ends up almost pushing Chubb around it.
He's got to go for it. An overtake with the area where Chubb can't defend with this DRS. Like, if anything, use it on the exit of the next corner.
Oh, look at this, but DRS is helping Johnny too, but... Oh, Speedy's a sitting duck. Johnny goes to the inside, and that leaves him susceptible to Alex now, and Alex has got the inside line coming through turn 9, and gets the job done on Chubb there. And now he's gonna have a run at Speedy, coming down on the run down to turn 10.
This is where I will try to overtake Speedy here, because like straight after.
You need to get him trying to turn 11 or something. Joe goes defensive though.
He's taking the harder line round, bit of contact.
I don't think that's caused too much though, but the traction I think from Alex is going to be too much for Speedy coming down into turn 12 later on the brakes. So a little bit more contact and Chubb could see a way through. Is Chubb going to try and pounce on this? It didn't really knock him too much off. Oh, that's a sector 3.
Yeah, Booker's in the pits.
Booker's DNFing in the pits, okay. So Rob there going round the outside of Carl. Nice little overtake from Rob and Carl there.
So Joe lose that 1 place there, potentially going to be 2, but he will have DRS to defend against with.
Yeah, I think that DRS is going to save him. Maybe next lap Chubb might have to wait for. Just use this close up to him, and then see Evan on a 132 there. So Evan's got
Carl and Rob having a
really nice lap time. He's got 4 seconds. Just under 4 seconds to catch up with Chubb, and he's running out of laps. Moylan's gone into kind of saving tyre mode a little bit. The gap with Johnny has come down quite a bit. Avi's kind of flirting with catching Johnny. I don't know. I think Avi. I mean, obviously, Avi just needs to stay within 3 seconds, and I think that's the game that he's playing now. But I also think he would try to overtake him.
Carl nearly lost it on the exit.
Dutchface now
corner.
2.2 is the gap to errors. He can see errors now. That might spur him on to try and push it a little bit more. Still got 5 laps left. 4 and a bit laps left. Sorry.
Do you know some crucial information? There are a few drivers that are flashing with fuel. Hudzo, that is
Of course, I mean, there's been no safety car, so...
Hudzojo, Lulu, and Carl.
Oh, gosh, okay.
So these guys are all back at the back. Everyone else seems
Hudzojo
okay.
on 19 lap old hards as well. Blimey.
Yeah, he's on them since the beginning of the race. Those are
Yes, pretty much, isn't he? Yeah.
yellow flags again waving, and that is ours. Evan again. Evan is round again.
Oh, Evan was setting the pace as well. He was going really quick. Had the opportunity maybe to catch up, but now that's gone.
Carl makes a mistake. Does he give the place back to Rob? He has, but I think that's a big mistake from Carl. Lost a lot of time to him there. Who else we got on board? So Evans now 10 seconds away from Chubb now. On them tyres will be at the moment overheating like a bitch.
And Chubb's got Speedy
There he has.
down the main straight there.
Like, Joe's
Speedy's
back
looking
at
to
him,
attack back though. They're both so low on ERS though. Not much either of them can do, and I think Joe might just have to concede here a little bit. Chubb has looked quicker than Joe throughout the race. I think Joe will stay with him though because of the DRS.
Yeah, he'll put him back. But look at the exit there. Chubb has is so much better. But Joe picks up the speed on the exit in his exit. So again, this could be a straight back pass, and it will be. Chubb defends the
Mrs. Borland
outside.
said Cole tried to send it and failed. Chubb, I thought it might go a bit later on the break. Oh, he's still going to be on the outside, but then
that's a great
lost
move
out a little bit.
Speedy and
Nice
Chubb
there.
there.
Yeah, nice move from Speedy. So these two are just going to be switching until the end of the race, I think. The gap between Errors and McDutchface now is 1.7 seconds, and they're only 6 lap old soft, so they've got a bit of life left yet.
But back to Carl. If you're going to send it, mate, let us at least tell us so we can watch.
We need like Carl in the party just so we can be like, sending it!
Full send!
So, Chubb's still right behind Speedy.
Right up his gearbox.
I know, Speedy got a bit of a bad exit there actually. But there's not really a place to overtake here. It's all like the late apex sort of corners. Could go down to turn 15 but not gonna. Going to use a DRS. Joe won't have DRS now. The DRS is going to be open for Chubb. He's going to look to do it down into turn 1.
Or just set himself up anyway for it.
He
But no, he's got the drive.
Oh, and he does.
No, he's pulled out. He's
Yeah,
done
he
a
didn't
Saudi
have enough
Arabia.
pace. Yeah, innit? He's going to try and save it and try and do the next one. Didn't look like he had the speed though. To be fair, he could have maybe just about made it.
I think you got to pull it alongside, but like you said, is that long straight? It's not worth it doing it there. You might as well wait.
No, he'll just get taken back again. What happened last time? So.
Unless you're that far ahead, you've that much pace, then go for it.
Have you realised Chubb's number?
No.
You probably like it.
I know. He's only got that because he's joined mid-session.
Yeah, but it's still.
I know.
55.
I know because it's Carlos Sainz's number. That's why I can't pick it. Because he's joined mid-session, he gives him Carlos Sainz's car.
Oh, Moylan picks up a penalty.
Oh, there we go.
It
Chubb
won't
does get
matter.
past him again. It's
Yeah,
also
it does get the
the
job
reason why Chubb ain't got a helmet.
Yeah, because he's joined mid-session.
Yeah.
Although Alex was here from the start.
Yeah, don't know about Alex. Speedy's going to come back at Chubb again by looks of it, as we are.
Try to turn 11 maybe.
He's backed off a little bit.
Okay, so the gap McDutchface to Erez. I mean, he's not really closed in. Erez has really kind of been holding him off, but Erez is pretty tapped on ERS now. I don't want to. McDutchface needs to try and close that gap. He needs to be within a DRS by the end of this lap, really. He's also got Scotty coming up behind him on a lap old softs.
Amazing that we've gone from having so many battles on track to there being quite a quiet race now.
I know.
There's another battle forming though between the two Williams boys, so we'll keep an eye on that in a minute. Chubb started the gap Speedy a little bit, but he's still within DRS, so we'll get him back as Joe makes a bit of a mistake.
Joe gets really wide there, but yeah, I mean the DRS there down the main straight brought Joe back into that. He was almost out of the second.
Yeah, and this one will definitely bring him back into it as well. I'll stay on. I want to jump back in a minute. I want to see this battle, but I want to.
Dutchface has dropped a little bit off the back of Erez.
Lulu already started the battle now. Here we go. So
these two now, the two Williams boys down the main straight, and Rob has got the DRS here, so overtook Lulu, and now has the advantage of DRS.
Joe's too far back this time to make anything stick. So Rob and Lulu battling it out in the Williams.
And Rob's he's pulling away a little bit from Lulu actually now.
Lulu will, if he keeps in DRS just round this corner, he can perhaps reel him back in and stay with him. But Rob he's gapping him quite easily now, isn't he?
Mate, the
That's not
DRS
DRS.
train is just ridiculous around here. Like, Joe's really it's like staying with Chubb because of the DRS. Oh, I tell you what though,
That was a mistake there from
Speedy
Joe.
just had a really bad corner, went way too wide, couldn't bring it back in enough, and he dropped quite a lot of time, but has managed to catch it up a bit.
It wasn't a runoff. If there was gravel in some of these areas, he'd be fine. Rob's made a bit of a mistake though on the exit here with Lulu, and that's going to bring him back into it. So again, this battle is not over yet between the Williams. Currently, Dutch Face isn't reeling in areas like I thought he would. He's kind of dropping.
The gap dropped to like 2.2 and it went back to what it was at 1.8. So I don't think he's got enough time. So Moylan is obviously on his last lap. He's got Johnny Stokes 5.5 seconds back. Avi has no penalties.
For the end of this.
I'm going to have a little look see. I'm going to check the penalties out. Moylan and Johnny have 3, so that'll put Avi in front of Johnny. Erez has 6, which will boost McDutchface up. Scotty has 6, and Alex is just outside of 3 seconds. Chubb has 8 though, and so does Speedy. Almighty Evan has 9. Al-Jadif has 8, so that'll cost him a place to El Stefano.
There we go. So Moylan now will enter the final 2 corners of this race. And not, if we don't want, I didn't think he'd make it through quali because he had a bit of a struggle. Didn't seem to have the pace. Found it at the very last lap of Q3. Puts him on the front row of the grid, and it's now put him.
Moylan crosses the line to take the win there, and here comes Johnny as well down the line. He's going to take home second on track, but then get pit by Avi right at the end. So Avi comes home in second. Johnny's going to be third. Erez now coming down in 4th place. He's going to lose out and get 5th after McDutchface. But good drive from Erez.
Rob had a moment, I think, because Carl's got him. Carl's got past.
Rob has 12 seconds of penalties as well, which is pretty bad. So Scotty crosses the line in 6th. So I think Scotty made the right call there. He might drop down a bit further, even though the race did calm down. Alex there crossing the line.
Yeah,
takes the 7th, and then here comes Chubb, but he's going to lose out to...
No, he doesn't. He keeps
both unserved penalties. They might get that back. Yeah, they might. Maybe remove. Evan there is really slowly going. Knows that he can be over a second away from Al-Jadifa there, so slowly crosses the line. Here comes Al-Jadifa.
El Stefano, he's quite far back.
Yeah, but he might be able to pip Al-Jadifa.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
Only just though. Only just.
Evan almost, yeah. Could you imagine if he lost that?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Evan's going slow, but he's on the penalties.
Oh, and what is Carl doing? All these 10-second penalties right at the end. Fighting out with Rob. Now got 13 seconds.
Oh, they've let Rob past.
Oh, okay.
They both let Rob past. There you go.
Fair play. Fair play.
I'm not sure what happened there, but they both let Rob past.
Maybe Carl hit Lulu, who then hit Rob. So driver of the day, Chubb. That's a point actually. I kind of forgot to mention about the driver of the day. Driver of the day.
Chubb did well. I've got to give him because obviously they started from the back.
Chubb said that his
pace anyway.
His pedal got stuck and he spanned. So that's absolutely gutting, to be fair, from Chubb. Carl ran out of fuel. Okay.
I thought he would. Maybe Lulu ran out of fuel as well then. I did say Lulu was running low on fuel.
Yeah, it's possible actually. But they weren't being nice.
No,
they just didn't have enough fuel in their car.
He just ran out of fuel. Disqualification. I don't know, you know. Moylan had a pretty astonishing race as always, you know.
Had a really good start.
He stayed there the whole race.
Never really looked back, to be fair. Yeah. I'm kind of thinking McDutchface had a poor quali, but had a good race there.
You guys tell us in the chat who do you think it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with McDutchface. That's who I'm gonna go with.
Okay, I can agree with that. It's not been a race where someone has been absolute standout because Chubb, you know, is going to cut through the pack, no matter where he starts on grid.
I think if Chubb didn't spin, he would have been obviously in a better position, and then it probably would have been Chubb with driver of the day from where he started. It was still a good finish. Obviously his sticky pedal, obviously that cost him there quite badly, which does suck. I mean, Erez had a good race too.
Yeah, everyone's did fairly well.
I still think I'm pretty happy with my McDutchface.
I'm happy to agree.
Moylan, did me and Booker touch?
Booker Bronco? I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
I don't believe so.
So there we had it. Obviously, Moreland getting the win, Avi in second, and then Johnny in third. So I mean, Avi spun and was like last
Yeah,
and finished second.
Avi did really, really well.
Actually, yeah, no, sorry. Actually, no. My drivers of the day are with Dutch Face and Avi. I think both of them. Um, but yeah, when I lapped him, he spun around. I don't know if that was from you tapping him though, Moreland, or if he just lost the back end. So yeah, my drivers today, McDutchface and Avi there. Avi because obviously went down to last and then came back, and I'm absolutely blinding. It was proper cutting through the pack as well, to be fair.
Yeah, he did really well.
So I'm pretty happy with that conclusion. Let's have a quick look, see to see
It is Britain.
next.
Britain. Alex.
Is it? Oh, it's Britain, is it?
Yeah, Britain.
Yeah, yeah.
Silverstone.
So let's really go through this quickly. So right now, so we're gonna go RPR Canada. So obviously, yeah, next week with the British Grand Prix, Austria, I will most likely be missing. I'll be back for Netherlands. I'll be back and then I'll be here for Imola, Spain, and Hungary, and then possibly here for Russia, but maybe not. And then, unfortunately, that will pretty much be me done after that. So yeah, for everyone watching, I've got about one, two, three, four, five, maybe 6 Grand Prix left before I have to stop commentating.
Are we streaming the no rule?
Um,
Not entirely sure.
don't know. No idea. I haven't been asked to.
Very true. Was it Superior Race of Lulu? What happened, bro? You and Rob, grid buddies.
Yeah, they're more than grid buddies. You should see what they say in the Discord to each other.
Hey.
Way. Booker jumped straight into Elden Ring after leaving that race.
Not surprised. Yeah, so we wrap it up there.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, maybe if I get an invite for the no rules race, I'd watch it or something, maybe. But well, I don't know. Anyway, obviously, I've been your host DXT Nevo, and obviously with me, obviously DXT Hobo. Alex, don't wrap up. They want the no rules race. I don't know how many people are taking part in this no rule race.
Yeah, if it's 8,
Get the no rules race going, please.
I don't fancy commentating on an 8-man race.
It's no rules though. It would just be like bangers, wouldn't it?
It'll be over so quick. I hope everyone. Well, we can end it there, and then we can come back with a no rules stream. Dead.
It's only 5 laps. Oh, okay. If they want us to commentate the no rule race.
Oh, I don't know, man. Overtime and that.
Oh, Mrs. Cole said if we don't stream it, she's not buying a T-shirt.
Well, we won't sign it then.
Wow. Don't like ultimatums, Mrs. Cole. Wow, mate, they're being really nasty in the chat, Obo.
Oh,
FR t-shirts if they don't join. Jeez, this is just rudeness, isn't it? Absolute rudeness. Apparently, Carl said that, not her. I think everyone's taken part, Obo.
We'll have a look. We'll have a look.
I tell you what, I will stream it. Let me just quickly end this stream. So this is just the race that we just had, and then I will come
This is
back
what I
on
said, yeah.
with the RPR no rules race.
Or actually, better idea, right? I can stream it, and it could be a DXD exclusive no rules race.
That
How
sounds
about
crap.
that? Fuck you.
Oh, it's not letting me join a session. Joining session, please wait. Oh, shame.
I will end the stream for the DX channel anyway, so I will wrap up there. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you again next week. Do tune in a minute to see the no pixel, the no rules race for our Rapid Pixel Racing. Until then, until next week, everybody in Britain, we'll see you there.